Hello everyone. In this video I am going to do a couple of sums based on whatever we have learned till now. So suppose the sum is given sin theta equals to 3 divided by 5 and tan phi equals to 1 divided by 2. It is given that theta is greater than pi by 2, less than pi, and phi is less than. So what is the meaning of this part? If I just separate this part in two cases, this is the first case. So what is the meaning of this first part? That theta is in between pi by 2 and pi. That means from there can I conclude that theta is in second quadrant. That's the first conclusion. So next, if I will just take this part, phi is in between pi and 3 pi by 2. So pi is in between 3 and 3 pi by 2. From that can we write that pi is in third quadrant. Correct? So sin theta is 3 divided by 5. So if I draw a triangle, already I have showed this type of curve in the first video of trig. So you can just Pythagoras theorem you can use, and this will be 4k. So we need to find out the value of, sorry I forgot to do the full sum. We need to find out the value of 8 tan theta minus root 5 sec phi. So from this triangle, so tan theta is equals to 3k divided by 4k, that is 3 divided by 4. But check this line. What is theta? Theta is in second quadrant. So second quadrant, what will be the sign of tan theta? So theta is in second quadrant, and in second quadrant tan theta is negative. So tan theta is negative. So as tan theta is negative, so can we write that tan theta, ultimately the value of tan theta will be minus 3 divided by 4, right? Again, if I will draw tan phi is given 1 divided by 2. If I will draw one more triangle over there, this is 1k, this is root 2k. So if we will calculate, this will become root 5k, right? So this will become root 5k, yes. So just I forgot to mention, this will be theta, this will be phi, right? So now what will be cos phi? First, cos phi will be root 2k divided by root 5k, which is root 2 divided by root 5. But phi is in which quadrant? Phi is in third quadrant. So we know in third quadrant cos phi will be negative. So value of cos phi will be minus root 2 divided by root 5, right? So if I want to use this value in this expression, 8 tan theta minus root 5 sec phi. 8 tan theta minus root 5 sec phi. So tan theta was by minus 3 divided by 4. So 8 into minus 3 divided by 4 minus root 5 into what is my sec phi? Cos phi is minus root 2 divided by 5. Sorry. It is given 1 and 2. So this would be 2 only. So I just made a mistake in the calculation. This will be 2, hence this will be root 5. So just now I have realized this will be 2, this will be 2, this will be 2. So this all cases will be 2k by this. So 2 divided by root 5, this will be minus 2 divided by root 5. Okay. So it will be minus root 5 into this divided by 2. If I simplify this will be minus 6. And this will be minus root 5 divided by 2. So it will be plus this divided by 2. So it will be, if I take 2 as LCM, minus 12 plus 5. So answer is minus 7 divided by 2. This is the value. So please be very careful about from which quadrant the values are coming. So if I proceed for the next sum, we need to find the value of sin square pi by 18 plus sin square pi by 9 plus sin square 7 pi by 9 plus sin square 4 pi by 9. So for this type of sum, first add the angles and check. If I'll add this two angle, I am going to get 3 pi divided by 18, right? That is pi by 6. We know the value of pi by 6, but still, further if I will proceed, if I will add this angle and this angle, I am going to get 15 pi by 18. Again, no use of us. But if I will add this to, just check what I am going to get. I am going to get 9 pi by 18, that is pi by 2. So now can we write the sum as sine square pi by 18, and this angle can we write as sine square theta as cos square 90 minus theta, because we have checked already that these two angles, if I'll add, I'll get pi by 18. Now what will happen if I'll add these two angles? Just check. It will be 8 pi by 9, right? So just check, if I'll add this 8 pi, and this is sine square pi by 9. Oh, sorry, I just wrote it wrong. This will be pi by 18. If I'll add this two, again I'll get pi by 2, right? So it will be sine square pi by 9 plus this sine square theta can be write by using complementary angle cos square pi by 2 minus theta. Okay. So now if I will add them, sine square pi by 18, if you simplify this, will also you will get cos square pi by 18. Just check 18 LCM, so it will be 9 pi minus 8 pi, so pi by 18 only, plus sine square pi by 9 plus cos square, this will also be pi by 9. Just check, this will be 9 pi by 18, so 2 pi by 18, so pi by 9. So what's the value of this? The value of this is 1 and the value of this is 1. So if I will add them, the answer of this is given 1 plus 1, 2, right? Please be very careful about this type of sum. Next, another sum if I will do in a triangle ABC. In a triangle ABC, prove that the first proof we have to do, that is cos of A plus B plus cos C equals to 0. And second proof we have to do, that is tan of A plus B by 2 is equals to cot C by 2. As the ABC is the angle of the triangle ABC, so can we write that angle A, not angle, if I will not give the sign also, so can we write that A plus B plus C equals to 180 degrees. So what is A plus B equals to? That is equals to 180 minus C. But the first sum, we need to find out cos of A plus B. So if I will apply cos of A plus B, that is cos both sides. So cos of A plus B will be cos of 180 minus C, and cos of 180 minus C, which quadrant? Second quadrant, and C will obviously be an acute angle. So if you just consider this, that will be minus cos C. So can we say that cos of A plus B, if I take minus cos C this side, plus cos C is equal to 0. But the next, it is A plus B by 2. So from this line, what I can write? Can we write that A plus B by 2 equals to 90 minus C by 2 if I will divide by 2? So dividing by 2, right? So can we write that tan A plus B by 2, that is tan of A plus B divided by 2 equals to tan of 90 minus C divided by 2. And what is tan of 90 minus theta? That is cot theta. So I got my proof, right? So please be very careful, do this sum. These are very easy sum. More theory part and sums of trig are coming in my next videos. Please stay tuned. Thank you.